YouTube, Moostro here with another exciting episode of Banished Twin Lakes. Let's hop into the game. Alright, so when we last left off, my episode, I failed to record correctly, and so there's been a little bit of development from the previous episode. As a recap of what happened, we got the first arrival at our docks, which provided us with maple trees. And with maple trees comes maple sap, which allows us to create maple syrup. And so what I did was I created a little node over here for the beginning of a little maple farm. This node has a marketplace, which will be built for the purpose of providing goods to those in close vicinity. There's a candy store because, well, I'm going to have some sugar crops, so why not have a candy store to provide for them? Then we've got the maple boiler. The maple boiler creates maple syrup. It's kind of an old school way of creating maple syrup, which requires the use of charcoal. And then the newer school way is a sugar house, and I'm going to create the sugar house and the maple boiler just to make it feel nice. That seems like a good thing to do. I think also what happened was I dropped in a couple new houses, and that's about where the development happened with the last episode. So let's get into this episode. We're going to do a look at our inventory and make any judgment calls regarding that. Firewood's okay. Really, it'd be nice to have the firewood actually a little bit higher. We've got the woodcutters making more firewood, so we're good there. Tools is low, and this is largely because we've been doing stone tools and not keeping up with our stone demand. Which means maybe the first thing that we should be doing is getting some people over to creating this blacksmith. And if we want to create a blacksmith, we're going to need to have more stone, which this map is grossly lacking. There's stone, but it's pretty far away. I've kind of exhausted the nearby stone. So I've been relying on these mines to pull stone out. I don't have many spare laborers. Let's make that our first goal. No sense having any limits on the food, and water qualifies as food, so we'll kick that up to the maximum. We've got 2 laborers that are going over here and gathering the stone. It's actually pretty far away, so it's going to be a slow process. To help speed up the production of stone, I'm going to have both mines gathering stone. I'm going to temporarily put this smith to making wooden tools. That way I'm not consuming the stone. The tools will get used faster, but I like to get a blacksmith up and making iron tools. Forrester died of old age. Aneth. Was Aneth one of our founding members? No, Byrne and Florette were one of our founding members. We have the materials for our blacksmith, but we don't have a spare builder. We will pull... Our food is doing okay. We'll pull one of our fisher folk off of that to make them a builder so that we can start to get this blacksmith built. Tobacco, cabbage, and pecan. Okay, let's just do cabbage. Our blacksmith is almost done. This is good news because we can start making better tool. Let's take a look at things. We can take our builder, make them the blacksmith. We will remove this blacksmith. They will work at this location. If we put them on iron tools, they're going to need iron. Iron is being made in the foundry using iron ore and furnace fuel. Just to get some, we're going to use firewood to make furnace fuel. We'll want to check back on that in a little bit. Sugar house. We will unpause. Now we don't have spare persons. How's our house situation? 15 homes and 12 families. We're actually kind of having trouble keeping up with the population. Those early nomads and maybe my path of building has been thrown off a bit. I think I might actually put a nomad sign out and attract a few people. We've got 3 children, 5 students, 26 adults. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a small influx of nomads. Where do the nomads come from? Here we go. 34, if I did 10%, that would be 3. If I did 20%, that'd be 6. Let's do 20%. And hopefully they don't die getting lost on their way to town, as is frequently the case in this village. Oh, you know what? They would take the tools. Do we have... We're getting our iron production up. We can switch to better tools. Carbon steel tools. Until the tool situation gets resolved, I don't know if... Yeah, I don't want 20%. Once the tool situation is resolved, then maybe I'll take it. But I'll take 10%. Okay, tools are back on the upswing. This is good. So we can switch this guy over to carbon steel tools. And we can switch this guy over to carbon steel tools. That's good. I think that we've got it balanced properly now. And there's another sort of trader that I could put right there as the industry supplier. Like that. Trader. Oak, fig, mango. Let's do oak and fig. Okay. We're going to make this well, I don't have a farmer for it. What's running low? The reserve of iron. Yeah, that's fine. This bridge is definitely going to need to be made nicer. There's got to be a nicer stone bridge for crossing there. That's better. I think that looks better. One. This guy no longer needs to be employed. Our tools are on the upswing. Our food is okay. Let's make that spare person a builder. I wonder if I want to do... I think I actually want to do that angled spot here as well. Nomads. We will allow you. Welcome to our home, our hometown. Now, you're currently homeless, but there were possibly extra houses, so we're going to resolve that in a second. Let's get you working. We want to boost our fish production. This is good. We want to... That's 2 of you. And we'll leave 1 of you... We'll make 1 of you a maple farmer. Okay, what's our house situation? Okay, we do need houses. So. The hunter and the forester. Let's make them move in together. So to get them to move in together, what you need is you need them to be one male, one female. You schedule an upgrade, they'll be kicked out, and then you can reclaim one of them. And they should move in with one another. Well, all right, let's go back to fine-tuning this corner. I think that looks better. Actually kind of want this back one spot, but oh, we're in a situation where we don't have a laborer. We'll take off one of our fisher person. Got to keep a laborer always alive for that school, and our perfumist has ceased to exist. All right, well, in this episode we were able to recap the fact that I missed out on the previous episode of getting this designed and built. This is the sugar development area with a building for making maple syrup. We got maple as our first crop, and in this episode we were able to focus on getting our tool production up to something other than stone tools, which should help us with the stone demand that was really getting drained by keeping up with those useless tools. So we have left the Stone Age and entered the Iron Age. We started to develop our quayside area here. We're going to, in the next episode, focus on getting a industry supplier located here and developing this as our industry supplying region. More than likely, that's what we'll do in the next episode. So this is Moostro. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and have a good evening. Moostro signing out.